Hello, architects. Welcome to our Architecture Building Blocks Basics tutorial. This should be review for most of you. If you're not familiar with how to draw 3D forms, please stop the video as needed. I'm going to sort of go through them kind of quickly because the objective is to get you drawing and creating your own architectural structures. So we are starting with a sphere. And when I draw a sphere, I like to draw lightly in the circle until I get more or less the shape I like. And then I'm going to darken the outside edge. And to make it spherical, I need a light source. So here's my little light source over here, and the sun is shining and it's going to hit right around here. So this side is going to be dark, and I can use smooth lines, or I can do some hatching, lines going all in one direction. I can do some cross hatching. As I get closer to the light, I'm going to make my marks further apart, and they're going to get lighter, so I'm not going to press quite as hard on the paper. Okay, a shadow might happen down here. Right? Very small shadow, but hey. Lots of different techniques for cubes. So one technique I really like is to draw your square, find halfway, and find halfway. And then I'm just going to come up and make a dot there. I'm going to come out and make a dot here. And then I'm going to connect them like that. Okay. Then I'm going to connect back. So now this line and this line are the same. This line and this line, whoops, they were the same. And now I have my cube. So again, sunlight's going to be hitting here. So this side's going to be nice and dark. And I'm just going to work kind of quick here. And then this side might start dark, and as I get closer to the light source, it's going to lighten up a little bit. Up on the top here is probably going to be pretty light. Okay. Our next one, and I will put a photograph of this page on the Blackboard and Google page for you. So, cones. So I draw an oval, and I'm going to find halfway and put the line down there. And I like to be able to do cones in two directions, so cone that way. And then I'm going to connect. Again, my light is coming from here, so this side's going to be nice and dark. And if I use slightly curved lines, it's going to end up looking a little rounder. I need a medium. And I need it dark, otherwise it's not going to round out, right? Dark, medium, light to get it. If I want this cone to be sitting like this, then I'm going to darken this side. I'm going to lighter and lighter as I go up, right? Cones can also go sideways. So. Right, and then again. So as you're practicing these, be thinking, how can I use this in a building? What part of a building would be? Connected to the sphere and the cone is a hemisphere. So I'm going to draw my ovals again. I'm going to find halfway again. This time, instead of the straight line, I'm going to start at the dot and make a curved line. Start at the dot and make a curved line. Start at the dot and make a curved line, right? And then I can, and again, the sun's coming, it's going to hit here, right? So this side's going to be darker. And I'm going to get lighter lines farther away as I move across. My sun's going to be hitting here. So this part down here is going to be really dark. So I could be thinking, could these be windows? Could they be Balconies, could they be, I don't know, you know, you've got to play with what part of the building. Could it be a roof shape? Okay. And again, these can go sideways like that. A cylinder. So cylinder, I'm going to start with 2 ovals and connect them. I should check, make sure I'm staying in the screen. Yep. Okay. And connect. And this side's going to be the light here, so this part's going to be pretty dark. Right, so again, if I'm thinking about a building, where would this go, right? And I'm not going to do all the shading on here. Cylinders are fun to play with. If I make a large oval and a small oval, connect like that. And then I've got the cone with the nose chopped off, right? It can go the opposite direction. I can connect 2 together. I can also play with, instead of a straight line, a wavy line. Right? Where would that fit on your building? Okay. Transforming your cylinder into an architectural structure. Common features are columns. So if we start with a cylinder, columns are often seen in the front of large buildings, right? It's going to have a capital on the top. And if you remember from Greek, ancient Greece, right? There's the Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian. The Corinthian's going to have some designs on it. Traditionally was leaves, the acanthus leaf, but what could you put on yours? I'm going to have a base and then a pedestal, right? So thinking about, you know, how can I jazz it up? Sometimes you have a person on it. So I could have, you know, let's see here, make it kind of little here. You have a person, and then your capital, and I don't know, I'm going to put a star on there. I probably should have measured that. Yep. But I'm trying to work kind of quick here. So, stairs. Stairs, an easy way to do stairs is to start with a rectangle, and I'm going to put a line, a horizontal line above it that's a little bit shorter. Okay, I don't want it to be too much shorter, but a little, and then connect it. Right, so rectangle, trapezoid, rectangle, trapezoid, and then I could keep going. Right. If you have a wall, you might think of putting on a balcony or patio. So if this is my wall, right, and I have a door, maybe I want a balcony. And if I want to do a balcony, I can put that out here like this, and like the stairs, right, here, and I'm going to put a window. Well, maybe it's a door, but we can't see the behind there. I would erase that. Maybe we want to have a patio out front or a porch. So this is the rectangle wall with a trapezoid coming out, and now I have a little patio, and they could have furniture, right? Turrets on top of houses, buildings, castle-like, domes. Be creative. Think about door shapes. I personally love the Hobbit door that's round. I don't know how convenient it would be to actually have to go through that door. You you know, some hinges there to go in, a little window to look through. Think about window frames, door frames. Think about materials. What is this wall made out of? Maybe they are really into rocks, and so they have a stone wall. Siding, bricks, right? All of these things are what are going to make your building look unique. So, have fun inventing and designing a new building that does not yet exist, an architectural structure for the moon.